How many of you have heard the phrase, running is free? Well, in this episode, we take a deep dive. Is running actually free? In this episode, I'm going to break down if running is actually free. So I'm going to split it down into two categories. You've got one-off payments and then reoccurring costs. So being in the military, I get paid every month, which means my outgoings are monthly. We're going to see how many one-off costs you have to make and how much I pay per month towards running. First of all, let's have a little look at technology. Now, I pay for Strava. Strava subscription is $6.99 a month. Reason I pay for this is that Strava is a good place for community. It's a good place to engage with your friends and track how their training's going. The big reason I use it is because it tracks your trainers. So when we go further on in this video, you'll understand that trainers have a shelf life, and Strava's really good at tracking how far you've done in those trainers, and in order for you to know when to change them as well. So Strava, $6.99 a month. Next thing I'm going to talk about with subscriptions is Amazon Music. Now, I pay for Amazon Music, Amazon Prime. That again is $7.99 a month. Why do I pay for this then? And why do I class it as a running cost? Purely because I only use it when I'm running, and it means that I get music, ad-free, podcasts, audiobooks. I get it all, and that I class that as a running outgoing. Next category I'm going to talk about is earphones. Now, earphones are a one-off cost, which means once you've bought them once, then you don't really need to continue to pay for them unless you fancy a new pair. I have three different pairs. I have the Aftershocks, which cost £69. I have the Wilco's Buds, which cost £30, and I also have a pair of overhead ones which cost $9.99. So there's the totals there for that. Now, everybody knows the biggest one-off cost for running or running related stuff is probably going to be the watch. Myself, I've got the Colos Apex Pro, which costs £420. I'll put it there somewhere. But I have had many of this multi-sport watches like Garmin, Polar Vantage V. So although this is a one-off cost, before I did like to jump from watch to watch until I found actually Colos was probably where I was headed. Now, the big one. Let's talk about trainers. Trainers is going to be a monthly recurring cost, and it can cost me anywhere between £60 and £120 per month. Now, if you imagine, I average around 200 to 300 miles a month as it is, then you're looking at essentially one pair of trainers, 300 miles to 500 miles, one pair of trainers every month for 6 weeks. So yeah, that cost there is a monthly recurring cost for me. Another recurring cost for me would be nutrition. Now, after a run, I like to hydrate with SIS Rego, and that costs vary, usually around £20 mark per month. I put the price there, and I'll actually put the brand as well. So yeah, I use the Rego after the run, so I can ensure that my body is getting the sufficient nutrients that it requires. Also, if you're training, now I don't myself, but you could use gels. At some point on the long runs, I do take snacks. So reoccurring costs for snacks are probably £3 a week per long run. And when I say snacks, I mean stuff like oat balls, energy protein balls, or nuts. So yeah, that's a reoccurring cost, is the nutrition side of things. Another one-off cost would be the hats, is the Better Run hat. Reoccurring cost then would be the equipment you're wearing. Now, the events that I enter mean that I've got plenty of running t-shirts. However, I do go through socks quite a lot, so let's say £10 a month for. Also, the shorts. Now the shorts I use, I can't run without wearing the inner shorts. That's a recurring cost. Another £10 a month. Yeah, so as you can see in this short video, I just wanted to illustrate that running really isn't free, and you could spend quite a lot of money on one-off payments and recurring payments, depending on the quality of equipment that you want to buy, or the amount of equipment you want to buy. But the benefits the running give you for your mental health, for your mindset, for your health, are far outweigh anything that we used to do in the past, going out on a drink. So yeah, I see these recurring costs as positive financial payments to ensure that I have the best lifestyle, the best health, and also the best well-being, and my attitude. It improves my attitude running. So I don't think I've seen a video like this really in regards to how much people pay monthly. This was just a quick one thrown together. I will do more edits in the future in regards to payments and calls and what equipment I use.